Next tonight, the age-old practice of collecting leftover food from harvest, known as gleaning. The surplus food is then redistributed to people in need, such as those who use food banks or community kitchens. A charity in Suffolk has saved 60 tonnes from the bin so far, and thanks to a recent grant, they'll now be able to do even more. Zoe O'Brien reports.
It looks a lot like fruit picking, but this is also a rescue mission. These volunteers in Suffolk are gleaning, taking produce which can't be sold and redistributing it to the community via food banks, schools and hubs.
In terms of farm waste, 3.6 million tonnes of UK grown produce is wasted. It never makes it off of the farm due to the cosmetic criteria set by the supermarkets. They need to be a certain size, they need to be a certain shape, have a certain skin finish on them for the supermarkets to take them. It's just going to go back into the local community instead of rotting on the floor.
Every glean collects at least a tonne of produce, from potatoes to pears, apples and later pumpkins. Volunteers say they can see the difference they're making at farms and orchards.
This whole thing about the amount of food that's being wasted in the UK is outrageous. This is an amazing way to get people involved, to actually understand that they can do something.
I care passionately about food waste. When I found out that Still Good Food were actually doing the gleanings here, I signed up pretty quickly. If we can actually rescue surplus food that would have otherwise gone to waste, well, that is great for the communities that we can actually pass that on to as well.
This year, the Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, or DEFRA, offered funding to gleaning groups working in partnership with FoodRise, an organisation set up to tackle food waste and inequality.
We're hoping that it will have a bit of a ripple effect across the country and will get more people outside and more fresh, delicious produce getting shifted. The problems in our food system, so people become more active in their decisions that they make, what they're buying and how they're buying it, where they're buying it from. We've been able to really increase the amount of food that's been shifted, get more people involved, get more farmers involved, and it's really increased the visibility of what gleaning is.
This season, the gleaners at Still Good Food have already collected 20 tonnes, making sure farmers' work isn't wasted and that perfectly good produce finds its way to a plate. Zoe O'Brien, BBC Look East.